It's all okay. It's all okay in the verse today. It's okay in the verse today. Now, yesterday we tried to make a duck eat a mousetrap, and on this fine morning we shall try to make a mongoose eat a tin of lighter fluid. So let's see what we can do. Let's see. We've got unnatural gourmet approaches to life are always good. I find that if you mix and match, then you will get to the next patch. That's one of the mottos. I'll have that on my tombstone, I'll have you know. And nobody can say nothing neither about that, or they'll face me and my crew, which admittedly is only me, but I still hold fast to the knowledge that when the sails go up, the rain comes down, and we carry on regardless. Right, okay. Let's try and get into this munching sandwich of language that they call the mouthful of life. Let's try this, maybe. Let's go in. We had some trouble yesterday. We've had a few attempts to find the drug lab, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take out. We took out the terrapin yesterday. Thinking that I might try take the. I'm going to take the cutlass just in case I do find it. Otherwise, I'll get there. I won't be able to put nothing in it. You know what I mean? I went there and I couldn't put nothing in it. So I would like to suggest that instead of mongoose, is it mongoose or mongooses or mongoose? And it's only Monday. So look, if you wanted to make a duck eat a mousetrap, there's little point, you know. But that's what this stream is all about. And I'm aware that some of the monikers and references upon the stream are incorrect. I'm aware that sometimes the audio drops out. I'm aware that sometimes I forget to put the screen on so you can't see what I'm looking at. But I will attempt to be on top of all those errors today. The gunshot to the back of the head tells us we've been humanely killed and placed into the life of Star Citizen. Right. No, I like it. Make it a gunshot noise when they would come in. Oh, Chris, I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, I think there are better ways to wake up. You know what I mean? No, but it'd be funny. They have the headphones turned up full volume to enjoy my game, and then blow their ears off. Yes, all right, Chris. Well, we'll try not to dwell on that too much. What we'll do now is we'll hop in. So I bid you welcome to Star Citizen 3.1. It's nice to see you in the PU. Here we are. We're looking at about 30 frames, 28 frames as it goes. So it's obviously not a wonderful server. There's a coat hanger. There's the rail for safety. You're looking around the room. You realise last night you read that whole magazine from cover to cover, except not quite cover to cover. Oh, look at this. Look, he steps up like a little... Look at that. Look, he'll step off now. I'll crank down the speed. Look, watch this. Steps down. Look at that. And he steps up. You going to step up to the plate? I've stepped down to the plate. Thank you very much. Right, now, I'm going to guess that we're in pod number 7. And we come streaking out and we turn around. We realise that we were in pod number 10. We're wrong by 3. Always wrong by 3. There's no shame in it. Right. Big Bennies. Hey, Peps. 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 What? Tell Big Bennies I'll be over in a minute. Right, let's go down here. Hey Pip! No, don't start that again. Right, down here. Remember, there's been no running in the hallway. That's what I thought, you know. I thought that we'd be so out of breath by the time we got anywhere that we wouldn't be able to do anything. How wrong I was. Now look, the task today, ladies and germs, is to try to... Why have they taken away all my ships? I had this yesterday. I don't understand it. I've got no ships. How long is this going to take? 649 credits. Oh, it just hurts me. It hurts me to have to do that. Right, in the meantime, what could we do? Go and look at all the things we can't afford. Should we do that? That'll take 7 minutes. There have been a lot of sudden frame drops. Like the frames are, I'd say, percentage-wise, they're higher, but then there's been more spikes downwards. So, oh, this is unreal. This is absolutely unreal. What is going on here? What, you can get in, can you? No, is that how you do it? You just jog in the doorway, as if you're on a, and then you disappear. Oh, I'll try that. Ooh, I'm jogging in the doorway. Jogging in the doorway, do a little jump. Jump.
Hi, good to have you back.
I'm not back, am I? I'm on the other side of the door, you fool. I've broken the game now. Right, okay. Dear, oh dear. I do hate it when they choreograph you like this. Oh, make it so they can't buy anything. Oh, here we go.
Hi, welcome to the store.
Look at the mouth on you, love. My word. A mouth like the Mersey Tunnel. Right, okay. Do I want to... Can I afford anything? And is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. You can't... Don't spend your valuable cash. You're going to spend it all on just getting your shit back. I was in here the other day with a friend of mine, and he was telling me it's... Let me get this right now. It's 8 hours and 22,000 credits to get the... not and... 8 hours or 22,000 credits to get the Reclaimer back. Now what about that for a game of soldiers? That's not very nice, is it? That's like you get in, you see a nice open mouth of a duck, you crawl inside, think it's going to be all warm and cozy, and snap! Breaks your leg. If only that duck hadn't swallowed a mousetrap. What I'm talking about. Right, okay. Let me just go over here to administration.
Need something?
Yeah. Give me the choices. What are the choices? How's it going?
I don't know. Same as any other day, I guess.
Oh, the sudden drop. The frown drop. He's a master of that, isn't he? The other guy doesn't move his lip. You know, you got a brother on Grim Hex who doesn't move his lips. Make a pickup. Let's try that.
I can't help you.
Oh, alright. Fair enough. Oh. What about you? What about you then? You just shoved me out of the way. Unreal. What about you, Mr. Jitters? Oh! Hey! Oh! Hey! Oh! It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. All these people who are coming around here and bullshit, follow me around. I like walking on the spot, me, and then do a little jitter. Think I might buy some new clothes. Well, I don't know what to buy. I'm too close to the sign to be able to read it. Let's go in here, shall we? Drop to 2 frames a second there as I enter the shop.
Hi, thanks for coming in.
You've got the same voice as the man round the corner. Can anyone afford to buy any of this stuff? That's the thing. The frames are dropping through the floor. This is the worst server ever. I'll tell you what, those cardigans are really nice. Chris. You'd look good in one of those. Right, let's have a look down here now, because how does it work? If you spawn a ship with an expedited fee in one server, does that mean that you are necessarily, if I logged out and logged into another server, it would still be 2 minutes away, or however long the time drop would be between me now and then me then in another server as a different avatar? If you get my drift. Do you follow me? Huh? Do you follow me? Do you get my drift? Let's look at the art. Steely. Brassy. Phallic. There's an egg, and there's the phallus. Across this steel divide, shall there be union, or shall there be rejection? It only remains to be seen if Chris can pull off the biggest universe that evokes Star Wars that's ever seen. Sandy will allow him back into the marital bedroom. You're not coming in until you build me a universe. Oh, Sandy, I'll do anything for you. Right, let's see. The big wheel turns, but what does it mean? The wheel of fortune spins. Where it stops, nobody knows. Let's nudge this guy. Oh, hello. That was a bit of an extreme reaction. Never mind. He's lost in the Moby. Like a single mum on a double-decker bus with a screaming child. Just check Facebook. Try and pretend it's not happening. Alright, let's have a look at this. Select ship. Okay, I will. This is a ship that I've got. This invisible ship here is so stealthy you can't see it. There we are. There it is. Come on. That's not bad, is it? Not bad. Bad looking little beast. Sorry about the dreary music. So, Arctic Storm is equipped with a heatsink available. Heatsink equipped. Power plant. I'm a bit annoyed the Mobiglass still doesn't work. Like, surely it's one of the simplest things in a game that when you press a button something happens. Surely that's a thing. What's this? My shield generator. I'd like to find out, is there like stats? Because it says a Chimali shield generator. Size 2. Performance 360. See, this is annoying to me. When this chip was first announced, I thought the idea was that it was going to have a super-sized shield, like a shield that was just ridiculous for its size. Like it's going to have like a size 4 or something. Don't really understand. What happened to that? It seems like the armor's not as good as it's supposed to be. It's faster than it was supposed to be. Not that I'm complaining about that, but it does seem that it was touted as a sort of slow-moving stealth tank with an impenetrable shield. What we've got is a sort of, I don't know, it's more like a sort of Peugeot 307 with a bit of steel plate welded to it. And it's got no weapons to speak of either. Let's have a look at the weaponry. 2 toothbrushes, 2 electric toothbrushes on the front. You go up and give them a damn good scrubbing. Alright, I'm going to get out of here because it's just, the Moby's just annoying. Right, but I must be ready by now, eh? Those little cookies I ordered must be ready now. Here he is. Let's go. Let's find a drug lab. Come on! Messing about.
The ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Let's try and find the drug lab. AO2. AO2, Captain. Nope, wrong way. It's this way. Excuse me. It's all the running on the spot that tires me out. Okay. In we go. Thank you. And let's get the whirling wheel of redness to tell us. Oh, cycling. I do like that. It looks so much better now. Before it looked like some sort of, I don't know, like sticker you get from Asda on an avocado. Right, okay. There you go. It shows you where I shop. I do like an avocado. There's nothing wrong with them. And you can judge me if you want, but oh, they're tasty sometimes. So you've got to get the ones that are not in plastic packets. Yeah? No one likes a plastic. Oh, somebody's made a piloting error. Now you've got to watch out for this back door and the cutlass, because sometimes it can come down on your bonce and then it won't actually open. There's loads of room in here. Look at this, such a good ship. Look at this. So roomy. You know, you can cram it in. Brilliant. And you've got room for geezers sitting down the end there, either side. Plus you can get your cargo in. Brilliant. And then through here, look at that. En suite. Amazing. There is no toilet actually. There's just. Would you like a toilet or a turret? Let me think. I think I'll go for the turret. I can always do it in my suit. Right, now. Let's press F5 for a flurry of blue sparks. That doesn't happen anymore.
Aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online. Launch complete. Engines.
So you're
Landing complete.
getting ahead of yourself there, lady.
Launch complete.
This, my friends, is the Cutlass. Here she is. She'll take her over this way. Look at that. Looking good. What, we're 32 frames? That's not too bad, is it? There we go. She comes out into view. Lovely. There she is. So it does remember different views for different ships. That's quite good. I think that's right anyway. I could be wrong on that. There we go. We're leaving the space station they call Oliver. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh look, there's a reclaimer over there. I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. Just to be the man who'd walk 1,000 miles to defecate on your floor. Right, okay. Let's see what we can do now. Oh, travelling through the rings, he found himself in the middle of the rings, and the rings did say, hula, 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 hula. Welcome to Alissa, we are the Hula Boys. We're gonna spin you around and mess you about and disappear from your view when you least expect it. Yeah. Okay, let's just oh, I know. Let's do the old decoupled maneuver. There we go, and then we can just simply find the reclaimer that we were looking for. I can't nose up, nose down. Oh, there's a reason for that. Come on, give me the reclaimer. Where is it? Have I gone blind? Is that a constellation? Getting on my nerves now. It was here but a moment ago. Right, let's get these.
Landing gear up.
I do believe she's right there. Look at that. There she is, looking like a cross between a spider and a tiger. A tiger. A spiger. Look at that. Glorious. Now, I happen to be member, or I happen to be member. I can't remember. I happen to be a member of an org called Links Industrial. Very fine org. You should join. You should join. I'm just going to insert subliminal comments into what I'm saying. So this org actually owns 2 reclaimers or the members do. Right, you should join. And I went out for a spin in it the other day. It's very hard to land because the weight of it is so heavy. The weight of it is so heavy and it's got so much momentum that you have to slow down literally like 70 kilometers from your target. You have to slow it right down to sort of like 100, whatever the speed is, 100 roberts per second. I think it's meters per second, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I wanted to call it Roberts, but they wouldn't let me.
But thank you, Chris.
It's all right. You play my game. You play my game.
I'm playing your game. Basically, it's got so much momentum, you know, that you've got to slow down really early, and then you can sort of manage it. Otherwise, you just go crashing straight into the moon's surface. Right into the moon's surface. I did crash violently into the moon's surface. You should join. Right, okay, after that little message from our sponsor, we shall hop up here. I do like the new displays. The displays are looking a little better, like there, the MFD there with the targeting widget on the What's-It. It's very good. Now, we are off to find a drug lab. So, first things first, when you're looking for a drug lab, you have to go to the dirtiest planet of them all, which is Yela. And if I'm not mistaken, that is just here. And hopefully this time of day will fare a little better than we did last night. I went looking for it last night, spent an hour scoping around in the dark.
Scoping around in the dark, he could not find the drug lab. The crazed junkie hunted for hours upon the surface of the frozen planet, only to find cold turkey.
Right, now there is exactly where I want to go. Right, see that white streak there?
Is now off.
See that white streak there? If I just pan down. Now, just here, there's a dark... There is a dark ridge apparently, which I can't see. I think it's that one there. See that dark ridge there? That sort of dark stripe, just about there. That's where we're going. So I think. So you see the white stripe there, then you see the 3 white blobs. If you go between, let's say the far right blob is called blob number 1, and we proceed through the number system towards the left. In fact, scratch that. Let's call the one on the left number 1. So the one on the left, the little blob underneath the white stripe, is blob number 1, and then blob number 2 is quite close proximity to blob number 3, which is slightly upper right. Do you follow me? Please join us. And now you should join, I meant to say. Anyway, basically, if you pan down from twixt blob number 1, blob number 2, you will find a little dark stripe. Now this is where you want to go to, right? So let's just see if we can just head towards it without too much to do. And we're just going to ramp up the thing. Actually, what I should do is just ever so slightly rotate myself so that I am coming towards it. Now, it gets confusing a bit later on because but at least it's daylight, that's the thing. We might stand a chance. I'm not too hopeful about this, but we'll give it a
I'll give it the old college try, man.
Right, okay. So look, you just got to stay frosty, you've got to stay hopeful, you've got to stay positive, that's the thing. Right? You've got to act as if you're making porridge. You put too much oats, and the milk spills over the side, you know that you're going to have to call your auntie to clean it up. So you remember that as you come looking for a drug lab. Remember your auntie and a special towel she used to whip you with when you were a little boy. And the strange sensation, a mix of pleasure and pain that you couldn't quite describe. Right, okay. Let's think about the ongoing problem of having no money in the verse. Let's just have a little look at the Moby. I said, let's have a little look at the Moby.
Contact.
Right, why am I zoomed in on the Moby? I don't like that very much. Let's just leave that alone. So I don't want to mess with any crashes. So look, the point here is we're going to come streaking in like the veritable bat out of hell. And we're going to see if we can get there. We're going to see if we can find this goddamn drug lab if it kills us. Now this dark stripe is a sort of, apparently it's a sort of range of mountains. I think I'm slightly too far right here, but we'll see. We can always adjust as we come down. But it's a specific formation that we're looking for. We can see here that we are streaking nicely across the pitch, wearing nothing but our wife's underwear, like a true Beckham. Okay, good. Reference from the 90s there, sorry about that. Try and refrain. You should join Links Industrial, the finest org money can buy. If we had any money. No, we do. We're loaded. We're absolutely loaded. Got tons of ships for you to come and play with. You should join us. Right, okay. That's good. We're coming in nicely towards the drug lab of dreams. Everything
Contact.
is okay. Right then. Alright then. So here we are. They've changed the texture slightly on the planet. The textures on the planet are actually close-ups of the inside of Chris's bath. And one of the reasons that Jupiter has a lot of rings around it is because that nobody rinses it out when they finish with it. What's this? Combat assist detected. Synthetic 2802. Why do people have lots of long numbers in their names? I don't get it. Just don't get it. My name's Brian 3417529. Because I couldn't get Brian on its own because all the Brians were taken. Such a shame. Anyway, because you know the rings around Jupiter are caused by people not rinsing it out after they finish using it. This is the reason that Chris was inspired to think, well, if Jupiter's got rings on it because it's dirty, then I could use the rings around my bath to make the textures for the moon yellow, because bath is a bit yellow after I've got out of it, what with all the staining from Greg's and everything. And so basically what I've done is I've got Eric Kyron Davis. Eric Kyron Davis came round and took photos of my bath. I wasn't in it at the time. That'd be naughty. No, I wasn't in it. And then basically took photos of the bath, and now he's turned it into the textures of the planet. He's a very clever man with textures. He's very good with textures, and he's taken all the textures of my bath and turned them into textures of a planet yellow. So when you're flying around on yellow looking for a drug lab, you're actually flying around my bath. Watch out for the plug hole. Ooh, watch out for the plug hole. Ooh, that's not a plug hole. Ooh, Derek, you cheeky monkey. Right, let's see what we can do now. Let's see if we can just... Now there should be a mountain range here somewhere. This, my friends, looks vaguely promising. I'm not sure if I'm in the right... I think it's actually... I actually think that it's that one there. That's the one. It's the left-hand side of that mountain range you want to get to, because there's a little crater over the twink there, which might give you the little rinky-dink if you don't want to take a bathy wink because you rinky-dink, then you might as well fly over the crater and do it later. Do you follow me? You should join us. Lynx Industrial, the finest collection of heroes that production has ever made. In the first episode, we realized that there were so many reclaimers, it was like a reunion of Scottish yodelers. I would walk 500 miles an hour, 500 more, just to be the man who stole the Laranite from the place that called Coudre Or. Right, let's just get over here. Now, I think that little tinkle is like a my winkle. Let's just go here, and then we can go slightly, ever so slightly, on a Michael, on a Michael, on a Smichael, like there. I'm not sure about that banging into the mic like that. I apologise for that, but I think that that crater there is possibly some kind of nefarious narcotic production scenario. But I could be wrong, it could be that bit there. I think I might be coming at it from the wrong angle actually. But at least it's daylight. I mean, I came here last night in the dark, like a fool, and tried to find it with my headlights. Call them headlights, more like holding a candle out of the window of the Cutlass. Going, is that rock shaped like a drug lab? So it was all a bit daft. It was all a bit silly and a bit pointless. But hey, it's a very realistic game. It's modelled on life itself. I think we might be on for it here. Well, I'm not going to pronounce that too soon. It could be there, even. I wonder if you can come... The guy in the guide said to me, well, he didn't say to me, he said to nothingness. He speaks into the stream like I do, like in the hope that somebody might be listening. He basically spoke himself, thus spake, that there was a possibility of clarity which eluded him, but basically he said you've got to go to OM4 when you arrive at Yella from Olisar. You've got to go OM4, and I did that last night and had no luck, but it was dark. But this time I haven't gone from OM4, so it might be that I'm just coming at it from the wrong angle. But this does look familiar. This mountain range here does look reasonably familiar. Scooch over this way a bit. It was, I think it was this one, and there's a sort of crater behind this. It'll be around here somewhere anyway. That's my guess. Could, and if not, we'll try the mountain range a little bit further over. We've got to watch the altitude here. Slow it right down. Don't know if this is it now. What's that there? Yeah, I'm not sure now. Frame rates.
Landing.
It does that now automatically. It puts the landing gear down if you come to a stop near a planet's surface. It's quite annoying. And then if you press N, it puts them down again. So it's impossible to not have them down now, which is annoying to me, because then part of your gameplay is done with. Let's just take it to here. Maybe that might be a bit more of a... Come on, drug lab, where are you? I think would have sworn this was the crater. This was probably the one I was in last night. I was in this crater last night. So there I was, in the crater. And this bloke says to me, is there a drug lab around? Excuse me, do you know where the drug lab is? His name was Darren, from Tamden Plains Emergency Shelter. Darren! I'll meet you down Tamden Plains Emergency Shelter, alright? You owe me £4.90 for a bus ticket. Right, okay. Everything looks like a drug lab. Okay, so there's a mountain range this way. If we were to head off over this way and come back at it, are we on? Yeah, we're in PRE, so we can afford to go a little bit faster. But this is the sheer size of the place. As you can imagine, the problem that I've got a whole planet to search. But at least we're in the right ballpark. And speaking of a park of balls, this is a good example of one. Now, some of you may be wondering why there's no overlay on my screen. That is purely because I have not been able to ascertain the convoluted machinations of Streamlabs, who have now taken over StreamPro.io that I was originally using. Oh, there it is. Boys and girls. I think we found it. Or is that just a rock? Oh my life, there it is. Or is it? Is that just a rock? Hey, boys and girls, we found it. Look at that. Oh, I'm so pleased with myself. Ho, 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 ho. Yes, mate. Here is the drug lab. Now, it's thanks to a guy called Jambi, or Jambi. I can't quite remember now. I apologise, mate. I couldn't quite get your name right. Let me just give me 1 second, and I will pull you up here, and we'll see. Come on, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right, Jambi. His name is Jambi462, and in the Discord here he's saying it's near impossible to find the drug lab, dark side of the planet. Yeah. More beer will do the trick. That's funny. Right, okay, now, here we are, we've got it. Let's come down. The glory of Links Industrial. Don't crash, alright, because that would look bad. You should join us. Right, so this is all good. Let's just shimmy over slightly. Now, am I thinking that there's somebody else here?
Complete.
What's going on?
Complete. Landing complete.
Oh my god, we've got somebody else here. Right, okay, let's get this done. Why have I got no... Oh, I'll tell you why. It's very simply a matter of doing this. Don't shoot at me.
Impact warning.
And don't shoot me, mate. That's just out of order.
Complete.
okay, let's see what we can do here. Somebody's shooting somebody.
Landing complete. Launch complete.
It's a full-on gunfight going on the ground here. This is not good. Avenger Titan. So this is this police security? Right, let's turn the fucking engine off. Let's get out of here before somebody starts taking pot shots at me as well. So is this how it's going to be now? Old Bill are going to come streaking along. Let's just get out of here and see what's going on. It's the most excitement we've had for a while, isn't it, boys and girls? Right, so basically what's happened is there's been gunfire over the drug lab. Look at that. There's the cutlass. Now this is when you need... Now listen, service beacons. If I was to send out a service beacon now, can I designate it to one person? Alright, so there's been a bit of gunfire over the drug lab. Now why would that be? Oh, don't tell me it's locked. You are joking. No, you are kidding me. Do you have to be doing the mission? Is that how it is? It's locked. It's only locked. The drug lab is locked. Are you kidding me? What the F7C? I locked the drug lab. Oh, Chris, you toad. Why have you done that?
I just don't think anyone should take drugs. I mean, look at me. I got where I am today by just pretending to be an American.
Oh, what the hell? Where have those geezers gone? So if I was to send out a service beacon now, can I? Let's see if I can do that. Right, let's make a service beacon. Can we do that? Right, create a beacon. Create beacon. Right. Beacon type. Press to select personal transport destination. Grimhex. Okay. Any rep level. So if I send this out now, somebody will get my coordinates, will they? If I just put 1 credit. And then we get my beacons. See if we can salute this guy. Salute you, sir. Is the drug lab locked? Is the drug lab locked? It's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? Okay, so this is Yukito 13. Is the drug lab locked? Come on, mate, give us the answer. if he can let us in, then that would be brilliant. No, it's not locked. We're in, we're in, we're in, we're in. Oh, this is great news, mate. How did he get in and I didn't then? That's weird, isn't it? After you, mate. Come on then. Off you go, son. Alright, I'm going to go for it then if you're going to hesitate. That's this bit exciting, isn't it? Let's see. Right, let's see. Select location. Great Cutlass Black. Right. Altrusia toxin. Vice 9.7. Widow. Let's come slightly over this way. Units to purchase at 16.99. 16.99. All the Altrusiation that you can get. Vice 100 units. Let's try 150 units. Purchase Widow. Got it. Processing order. Got it. Okay. All yours, mate. Only one is good. I got 2 Aurora. Here, only one is good. Good luck for your travel. Go, man. I need weight. Okay, safe travels, buddy. Your grace will be remembered. Right, okay then. Let's get out of here. Now, is this NPC? God, there's a lot of ships here. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get a move on. This is all good. This is all good. We found it. I'm so happy. The drug lab. Obviously the drug lab news has spread somewhat. Close the door. That 2 boxes full of drugs. I love it. Right, okay, let's go. Let's go and sell this. We've got to get to Grimmers. Quick smart before the server crashes. So every spaceman and his wife are here. Right, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Drug lab
Your
ahoy.
systems are online. Landing complete. Engines online. Shield system charging. Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Right, let's give it the full 40 and let's go. Rear view. So it's that mountain range there, that's what you're looking for. Okay. I know that's not very clear now, but I think I have a better handle on it now as to where we're going. Originally I went, I'm not quite sure now, see, but it's definitely that little widget, that little mountain range. Let's just do this. No. This? No. Okay. Go up and away. Well, that's like a little trip to the shops for me. Some people, they go out for tea bags and milk. I, on the other hand, go out for 2 cases full of Widow, the mind-altering chemical that Chris has been taking for years in his Manchester garret.
Yeah, I'm in Wilmslow, but in my mind, I'm in the universe. I'm creating an entire universe.
Yes, that's right, people. We're all part of Chris's drug hallucination that he's created all on his own in a basement in Wilmslow, with the help of his brother and a large suitcase full of Greg's pasties, laced with the deadly Widow drug. Why do they call it the Widow drug? Because it only leaves behind a trail of crying women. Men have had their lives snatched from them and they disappear into the large hallucination they call the verse. And why do they call it the verse? Because it just can't get any worse. Right, okay, let's see now. Don't become a victim. Just say no to Widow. Altrusication, or altrusotoxication, or altrusotoxication is another drug entirely. That will bum you out and just leave you with withered legs, and your hair's going to fall out. Your teeth will turn green, and you'll start craving Asda cut price beans. Right, let's see what we can do here. Let's just have a little look at the ship as she leaves behind a trail of destruction. Alright, so you can see we're coming out now just between our line of sight is between those 2 blobs. That would be between blob number 1, blob number 2. We've come from that sort of grey ridge area of mountains, which is just below it there. That's more or less where we've come from. So now what we've got to do is find our way to Grimmers.
Contact.
Go to my destination. Can we get to Grimhex? We can. Alright, set destination. Set destination. It's just up there, so that's really good news. Oh, this is... Oh my god, if this works, I'm going to be so happy. So we bought it for $16.99, alright?
Quantum drive is now off.
Bought it for $16.99. Now I've got to just negotiate this a minute, because I'm not sure. I'm assuming that the pad is there. Yes, it is. Okay. Is it? No, that's not the pad. That's not the pad, you fool. Gets on my nerves a bit, this, because you never know which way round you are. Okay, so it must be over the rise there. Let's just come up slowly here. Come on, this is where you screw it up now. Right, it's not there, and it's not there. It's not along that string there. It's got to be in this main chunk. So let's just fly along here a little bit, and we'll come over the top. Whoa!
Impact warning.
Oh, I'm annoyed now because I just want to be able to get into Grimmers. There he is. Oh no, that's the backside, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, that's the backside. Alright, so if that's the backside, then is not... If we go through here. Do you believe? This is what I hate about Grim Hex. I absolutely detest this. But there should be, like in Elite Dangerous, there's these sort of like beacons that sort of show you where, with a big blinking arrow, show you exactly where you got to go. Should be useful. I guess that defeats the object of a secret pirate base, then, isn't it? Feeling we might be coming this way now. So if we just come out this way and spin around, maybe we can find ourselves above the base, just like so. Now I'm assuming, like, if you've got a reclaimer, then you cannot come here. Does the reclaimer have any boats that will go with it? You know what I mean? Like a little, like a Merlin sort of run around job. Is that a possibility? Right, let's just park it here. Do this. And
Landing gear down.
let's get the hailing going. Hail me. Hail me, you bugger.
Landing pad assigned.
Great. There she is. Let's get in there. Now, one thing I'd like to know, if they're going to address the server cap, because I really feel like that would be such a great thing for them to address, actually. Be so good if they could just address that.
Front impact warning. Automated landing.
Alright, I think we've done it, people. There she is. Landing softly, ever so smoothly. At Grim Hex.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I will, as long as I can sell my drugs in your establishment. There's a slight delay on all my buttons at the moment. I don't like it. There he is. Look at that smeared glass. Somebody should give that once over with the Mr. Muscle. Right, let's get out of here. Now, do I get a pirate status for selling drugs? Well, we'll find out in a minute, won't we? Open. What? Oh, don't give me the bugs. I don't want the bugs. I don't want the bugs. I want to get out. Oh, man. Drives me up the wall. Please don't lock me in. I'll tell you what, stuff like that has happened to me before. Like, you make it all the way and then you get stuck inside the ship. Like a lemon on a stick. Right, okay. Let's get through here. Okay, then let's get him pressurized. Pressurized in the lock of air. Oh, I'm feeling quite fruity now. Let's see how much money I'm going to make. How much is it? So I got it for $16.99. I'm legging it down here like an eager beaver. Like a veritable... Oh, and the lift is waiting for me. This is a good sign. Let's get in there. Get down to the core, man. See you later, suckers. Oh, this is good news. Let's get down to the terminal. I don't want to go to no terminal. I went to see Gil Scott Heron once, and he was going on about, I think he was a bit high, but he was going on about He said, I got to the airport and there was this thing. It said, do you want to go to the terminal? And I said, hey man, I don't want to go to no terminal. That's funny. Anyway, made me laugh. Right. He looks like he's got no ears. Well, he doesn't anymore. He's dead. Rest in peace, Gil. You're a genius. Absolute genius. Right, okay. Let's see if the revolution is going to be digitized. Two. Right. Widow. What's the price of it though? What is the price of it? Can I sell this here even? Select a commodity. I did. Oh, sell, you fool. Sell. Sell.
We're sorry. You exceeded the allotted time to depart. We will have to return your ship to storage.
Yeah, that's fine. Do it. 27. Alright, so 16. I got it for 17, so I'm making 10. 10 per unit. That's not great, is it? Alright, so I'm now up in the running. I've got a way of making money at least. 6,000. Alright, let's go back.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area.
Yeah,
Thank you for your
No,
cooperation.
that's okay. Eric Karen Davis.
Sandy Gardner. Right, let's get down here and get away from these guys. Look at these. We have come to fix your Hoover. Do not with us. We've come to fix your Hoover, but we're not a couple of suckers. Right, let's go. Let's get out of here, man. Now, do you think I should do that run again? Would that be something that would be valuable? Alright, so anyway, I don't think I'm going to do the run again. What I do know is it's become a popular location all of a sudden, thanks to that video that's been leaked. Thanks to Jambi, we found it. That was a good tip, mate. Well done to you. And I would say that I'm a reasonably happy bunny because of that. I might even be able to at some point buy myself a nice new suit. Who knows? Who knows what? There seems to be quite a lot of bods here. All that remains to say is that thank you for watching my little trip to the drug lab. I shall be carrying on, earning a little bit more money, I think, in the verse. And if anything untoward happens, I'll let you know. Suffice to say, all I need to say now is thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. It was nice to see you in the PU.